Hey everybody, this is Chief Meteorologist Brad Petovich down here in Charlotte, North Carolina for your Ski Southeast forecast, and winter making a comeback. Some of the best conditions we've seen in the Southeast all season long, and it's going to be sticking around. Take a look at the current surface map. We've got the first system coming through today. You could see the storm system over the Northeast producing big time snow all the way down into West Virginia where it lets up. The heavier stuff's going to be up here, but even down here in North Carolina later today, we could get a brief shot of northwest flow snow. The bigger story, though, with this first system is the cold air behind it. In fact, when you look at the air mass behind it, this is incredibly cold air. Temperatures well below zero up in the Dakotas and into parts of Canada. This is the air mass that's moving down for the weekend. And once it gets here, it's going to be sticking around. Now, the good news for later this weekend, we're talking Saturday night into Sunday, we're going to have a legit storm system start to develop and head our way. Part of that system already developing down here in Texas, but the main part is up here. The northern branch energy is going to come down and sync up with the southern branch energy. This is going to tap into the Gulf of Mexico. At the same time, you see the high, which is right there, that high pressure, 1049 millibars. That's a very strong high by winter standards, let alone March, is going to be pushing in the cold air. So the southeast is going to see a really good setup for a decent snowstorm. In fact, let's go right to the GFS model, and I'll kind of start with the system today. And you can see on the backside there will be a little bit of snow, not a big deal, but it's really going to be Saturday night into Sunday as the system approaches from the southwest. You see the snow, especially for North Carolina here. The North Carolina resorts have not been as well off as some of the northern resorts. This is looking really good right now for Sunday morning. Big burst of snow. In fact, the mountains will probably get the bulk of this snow. We're probably talking in the 4 to 6 inch range as we go into Saturday night into Sunday morning. Let me back that up, and you can see it's a fast moving system, so it's in and out quickly. But here's the good news. It's cold enough for snowmaking behind it, and there's a follow-up storm coming in Monday into Tuesday. This one, just like the first one, is going to be very elevation dependent, but it looks really good. Man, I cannot keep this from moving here. Let me see if I can pause. There we go. We'll get to stop right there. Stay right there. There we go. So there, I see what's happening. We'll try this. So there you go. There's the system, and you can see the snow across the mountainous areas as the low cranks up on the coast. This could be really, really heavy snow. I would not buy into the ice setup right now. But as it moves through, you get a big surge of northwest flow snow and cold air on the backside Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Cold air, Friday even, we could see the snow on the northwest flow and cold air in place as Arctic high moves in for the end of the weekend. It stays cold into next weekend ahead of the next storm system, which could bring additional snow, especially to the West Virginia resorts. So let's real quickly take a look. I'm going to move my face out of the way here quickly, and we're going to grab the snowfall forecast, and you can see what it looks like across the southeast. Really, really good setup. We'll go out 7 days, but potentially substantial snow, some of the best snow in a 7-day period we have seen the entire winter coming up here in the middle of March. So cold air, snow, and really by far the best conditions. I really am sad that a lot of places decided to close early. They had to because of the weather conditions. But if you're a late season skier, spring break skier, the pattern the next 7 days, honest to God, is the best pattern we've had the entire winter. And a lot of this is going to be natural. This doesn't even take into account the cold temperatures, which would be in place for snowmaking. So get out there, hit the slopes. Great deals this late in the season. I always love skiing late in the season because you can get some great deals on lift tickets and lodging. So take advantage of this. I'm thinking about trying to head up the Beach Mountain here sometime in the next 7 days because I think the conditions will be that good in North Carolina specifically because we've had such a rough winter. Hope you have a great weekend. Stay tuned to updates on the weekend storm. Should be great for traveling up there outside of the mountains. We'll keep an eye on that, especially down here in the Charlotte area for folks heading north and northwest for the weekend. Should be another great weekend up at the Shoe, Winter Place, Beach, Sugar, all looking good. Appalachian, decent snow conditions for the next 7 days. So snowmaking, I would do it because you're going to get a good 7, 6, maybe 7, 10 days out of the snow with the cold temperatures in place. Have a great day and have a great weekend. And as always, think snow. We finally are getting some, albeit in March.